Hello and welcome to this week's Live Local and Loud with me, Kevin Gaughan. In today's show I shall be chatting to young Will from Factory Girls, and we'll be playing the best homegrown music by local bands. Hello, yes, it's actually me. I've been on holiday in lovely sunny Greece over the last 2 weeks and had a smashing time, thank you very much. Okay, so let's start this week's show in a lively fashion. Here's the Social Ignition, Victim.
Tell me what we're fighting for, because the last thing we need is another victim of a war. Ain't that simple, but it's clear to see. But if we lay down our guns, can live in harmony, harmony, in harmony, in harmony. We need love, no, we need love, no, we need love, we need love, in harmony, in harmony, in harmony. We need love, no, we need love, no, we need love. In this world that we live in, another life lost can't stop this war from beginning. Ain't no trust, so we all start forgiving. Not the ones that gave us, even though they're still grieving. Ain't no hope in this world that we live in. Society's broke, we can take away that feeling. Ain't no trust in this world we all see a life of another, all drowning in misery. In misery. Someone tell me what we're fighting for, because the last thing we need is another victim of a war. Ain't that simple, but it's clear to see. But if we lay down our guns, we can live in harmony, in harmony, in harmony. We need love, no, we need love, no, we need love, we need love, in harmony, in harmony, in harmony. We need love, no, we need love, no, we need love. Tell me what we're fighting for, because the last thing we need is another victim of a war. Ain't that simple, but it's clear to see. But if we lay down our guns, tell me what we're fighting for. Because the last thing we need is another victim of a war. Ain't that simple, but it's clear to see. But if we lay down our guns, we can live in harmony. In harmony, in harmony. We need love, we need love, we need love, we need love. In harmony, in harmony, in harmony. We need love, we need love, we need love.
That was the Social Ignition Victim. While we're on the subject of skanking, that's easy for me to say, skanking to ska music, there's a nifty little 2-day ska punk festival actually happening in Leicester on Saturday the 16th and Sunday the 17th of October in Firebug. So yeah, there's loads of bands. It's about £25 for the weekend. Lots of ska punk bands. Including this little lot, Last Edition, Half Drunk at Half Time. That was Last Edition, Half Drunk at Half Time. And don't forget, you can see them and many other ska punk bands at Firebug in Leicester on Saturday the 16th and Sunday the 17th of October It's £15 for the Saturday and £12.50 for the Sunday, or £25 for the whole weekend. Sounds like a fantastic weekend. Anyway, meanwhile, here's a little bit of Revival and Give a Little Love.
Let's embrace, it's the perfect remedy. What you've sold out, there's nothing you can go without. Something you might find out, something to take you away. Be my hope and glory. Give a little love my way. I pray for all things in everything I say. Be my hope and glory. Give a little love my way. I pray for all the things in everything I say. In everything I say. Give a little love to set you free. It's a sound from above that will get you on your knees. Give a little love to set you free. Keep the faith, give me peace, let's embrace, it's the perfect remedy. What you sold out, there's nothing you can go without. Something you might find out, something to take you away. Be my hope and glory. Give a little love my way. I pray for all things in everything I say. Be my hope and glory. Give a little love my way. I pray for all the things in everything I say. In everything I say. In everything I say. In everything I say.
That was Revival and Give a Little Love. Okay, so it's time for this week's interview where I will be chatting to Will from Factory Girls. But first of all, let's kick things off with one of their songs. Here's Factory Girls and As the Music Fades.
As the music fades, we go our separate ways. As the music fades, we go our separate ways. As the music fades, we go our separate ways. Just low, so low. New heart, new soul. As the music fades, we go our separate ways. As the music fades, we go our separate ways. So low, so low. New heart, new soul. Sun setting across the sky. Summer flashing before my eyes. As the music fades, we go our separate ways. As the music fades, we go our separate ways. As the music fades, we go our separate ways.
That was As the Music Fades by Factory Girls, who I'm chatting to on today's interview on Live, Local and Loud. I have Will, the lead guitarist, on the other end of the line. Hi, Will. How are you today?
Hi, yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Excellent. I'm awesome. Thank you very much. And thanks for joining us. And thanks for coming on my little show. It's great to have you on. Okay, so the factory, well, is it the Factory Girls or Factory Girls first?
Factory Girls, yeah.
Factory Girls, excellent, like it. Am I right in saying quite a newish band, is that right?
So we started maybe 2.5 years ago. So yeah, fairly new in the grand scheme of things, you know.
I thought so, because I thought I've probably seen you about 20, I think it was 2019, just before lockdown, I think I saw you.
Yeah, we kind of started around that period, yeah.
Yeah. And what was it like actually forming just before lockdown? Did you get up to much in lockdown with the band?
So yeah, we formed like just before the lockdown, and we built up quite a lot of momentum really, and it was going really well. And then the lockdown kind of hit, and it was like, yeah, where do we go from here? And so yeah, I think it gave us a lot of time to reflect, and then coming out the other end, we're kind of a completely different outfit, but yeah, I like where we're at, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Have you had so you've had some band member changes, is that correct?
Yeah, so before the pandemic, it was four of us, but now it's just two of us.
Right.
I think we were just moving in different musical directions, really, and it just seemed like the right decision to go our separate ways. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
and yeah, it wasn't a big like big bust up or anything, but yeah, these things happen.
Yeah. So the song that we've just played then, As the Music Fades, was that when you're a four-piece or a two-piece?
I'm going to make it even more. We were a three piece at this
Oh.
point. Yeah, this was before Joe was in the band. This is before our bass player was in the band, and it was this really you're hearing three mates in a bedroom messing around at this point. We hadn't played a gig at this point.
Wow.
You know, we hadn't really been in a practice room. We was just in a bedroom playing around with sounds, really, and that song was the result, really. And yeah, that was for me personally, it was a really exciting period, because it was you were naive and you were just trying new things. There was no kind of pressure to do anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of romanticized that period a little
I
bit.
suppose you've got nothing to lose, have you? So
No, nothing to lose, and you just with your friends, and it just feels like you could do anything, really. I know that sounds a bit cliche or what have you, but yeah, you it felt exciting
it's a
to
beautiful
me.
song. So where did you get your ideas from? Who would you say influences you?
I don't know, man. We listen to so much music at that. I mean, that song primarily is like there's that kind of synthy, kind of harpy thing going on, and
Hmm.
James is very much into his electronic. He's into krautrock. He's into all that kind of thing, and we just kind of went along with what was happening on that day. It wasn't, we weren't really trying to be anything. You know what I mean? I could list off a load of influences, but I don't really know. I didn't have anything in mind that day. I don't think any of us did, really. You know.
Wow, I do love that harpy sound, but it's not actually a harp. It's all it's all keyboards.
It's all computer wizardry.
Wow. So when you perform on stage, now that you're a two-piece, will you have any gizmos to make you sound like a three or four-piece on stage?
Not at the minute. It's just an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar, and our voices, really. We've brought it back to basics in many ways. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no, but maybe in the future we'll get the gizmos back. I don't know.
Yeah, because I must admit, the music that we're playing on today's show is mostly it does sound quite stripped back, really. So these are all older songs, or middle sort of older songs. Then are they?
These are songs that we did with the band, with four of us. So they're, do you know what I mean? They're band compositions. There's do you know what I mean? The full bass, drums, guitars,
Right.
the whole shebang.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, let's play the next one then, and we'll have a chat afterwards. We're going to play "Never Seen a Ghost." Can you tell us a little bit about this song? How did that come about?
So "Never Seen a Ghost" came about. Noah, the kind of lead singer, came up with this independent of the band, and he brought it to us. I remember I went over to us, and I remember him playing it to me, and just like, wow, that's a really good song. Yeah, it's a special song. That sounds really corny, but to me it is anyway. It was the start. It was the start of like realizing that we can write songs that are good, and you know what I mean, and what have you. So yeah, it's beautiful. I'm talking about my own music, but I think it's a beautiful song. I think the lyrics are beautiful. I can say that because I didn't write the lyrics, but but yeah, I think it's all right.
I totally agree. It's a beautiful song, lovely and mellow. Anyway, without any further ado, we'll chat a little bit more afterwards. So here's "Never Seen a Ghost" by Factory Girls.
sculptures whisper those phrases. These skies are bitter, black and white, like a thorn in my side. You hold me so tightly, like a mother and child. These tides, they glisten in moonlight. I can never be sure how you float through my walls when I sleep at night. When I sleep at night. I've never seen a ghost written into words. I've never seen a ghost written into words. There's stories in windows you've never even heard. But poems and sculptures whisper these phrases. These skies are bitter, black and white, like a thorn in my side. You hold me so tightly, like a mother and child. I can never be sure how you float through my walls when I sleep at night. When I sleep at night.
That was Never Seen a Ghost by the amazing Factory Girls, of which I'm chatting to Will, the lead guitarist, my special guest on this week's show. So Will, yes, curious, Factory Girls, you're not all girls, are you? So, and I don't know if you work in factories. How did the name come about?
So the name, our former drummer James, I think, I don't know this for sure, but I'm pretty sure his dad had read something that had the phrase factory girls in, and he told James that'd be a great name for a band, which I think it is, and it came from there really. So yeah.
I must say it is. When I first saw you, Factory Girls, I thought it's going to be an all-girl group, but I was completely wrong. So it's quite good. Yeah.
We did have this occasion recently where we was playing a gig, and this bloke introduced us as Factory Boys. No, mate, no, you got it wrong. You go with the Factory Girls. I know we're boys. Yeah, it's wrong.
But I must admit, no, it is an interest. Well, it's a novelty. You get surprised. Oh, right, that's interesting, and then it sort of perks your interest really right before you even start performing, which is
we like to shake people up before we've even started. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you seem to shake people up quite a lot, quite well when you're actually performing. I mean, have you seem to perform well? Do you think now that you're a two-piece? How's that going to affect your live performance? Because obviously you've not got the other two members to fall back on now.
Yeah, I think it's a different thing now. It's like with the band, it was like you was being showered with like energy and like, do you know what I mean? It was like a visceral thing where you're like, whoa, this is intense, but it had something. And now it's more low key now. I like to think we still have impact, but it's not so much like in your face. It's a bit more, do you know what I mean? Like
it's a bit more intimate, I suppose, isn't it?
It's intimate, and it's yeah, it's a different thing, but I think it still holds power and holds its value. You know?
I agree, definitely.
It's a different thing, but I like it nonetheless.
Oh, okay, no, that's good. So what does your new music sound like? Have you got a new EP coming out, or what's going on there?
So yeah, we're currently doing some recording, which will sound a lot like how we sound live at the minute. So right. It's going to be stripped back. It's going to be sparse arrangements. 5 or 6 songs. Primarily songs we're playing live at the minute, and hopefully that will be available around Christmas time.
Oh, brilliant! So
hopefully we'll get that done, and
yeah,
and
everybody can give it to their friends and other halves as Christmas presents. That would be brilliant. Then that's good.
I hadn't thought of that.
There you go. That's all right. No commission required.
Thank you for the tip there.
Brilliant. So your music, I mean, it already sounds quite stripped back. Your older stuff, as I say, that we're playing now, so it's going to sound even more stripped back, do you think, as a two-piece?
It's going to be 3 minutes of silence.
Wow. That is
no, not really. A joke.
But it will be a bit more stripped back.
Well, yeah, there's no drums on it. I say no bass, but there could be bass on it. There won't be drums on it, I reckon.
Oh.
But there could be. Who knows? But I doubt there'll be drums on it.
Oh, okay. And a lot of people have a splitter, don't they, to make the guitar sound bass, like a bass guitar and a normal guitar.
Yeah.
You won't have one of those.
Me and Noah can play bass. So if we decide that the songs need some bass, we can do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I trust us on the drums.
Oh, okay. All right, brilliant. So I see you've got a couple of gigs coming up. Do you want to tell us about those? Oh, Glastonbury audition, in fact.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
Next, the Saturday the 9th, I believe, we've got our Glastonbury audition at the Sound House.
Great.
Which we are very much looking forward to. Would love to get on the Glastonbury bill. I've heard the bootleg Beatles are playing, so
Mm.
I need to get myself in for that. You know what I mean? If nothing else, I like to see them. But yeah, if you're around on Saturday the 9th, which will be next Saturday, then it'd be lovely if you came down and came and saw us.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll see if I can. I'll certainly see if I can have a go going down. Obviously, there'll be some other bands as well who'll be auditioning for Glaston Budgets. It's always a good night at the Soundhouse, so that'll be brilliant. So you've not actually played at Glaston Budget before?
No. We've not done that one, so we'd love to do it.
Have you been to Glaston Budget?
No, I've not actually. Is that criminal?
Ooh, well, no, it's not criminal. It just means you've got a fantastic experience to look forward to next year, because it's absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. I think over the weekend, there's usually about 10,000 people go. Absolutely brilliant weekend. Obviously, all those 10,000 people may not particularly watch your performance.
We're not doing it then. We're not doing it.
No, oh, I got it. Because obviously there's several different stages. There's about 6 different marquees all spread around the fields, but it's really good. I always have a good time. Brilliant. Have you got any other gigs lined up?
Probably.
You've got one on the 24th of October at the Musician.
Yes, we do. 24th at the Musician. Supporting Alex Rex.
Yep.
Which would be good. He's there. I don't know if it's him on his own or a band. I think it's a band. They're really cool. I've listened to their stuff, and I think that'd be a really good gig.
Yeah.
So if you're available on the 24th, that is another stellar show.
Great. Yeah. So that's at the Musician. Excellent. That'll be good. Any other gigs you got that you can remember off the top of your head?
Top of my head, I know we're playing 27th of December. We're doing Firebug on the 27th of December. It's like a Christmas show.
Wow.
That Wake Up Promotions do every year. So we're going to do that, and hopefully, if the EP's done, we can flog some CDs to the punters.
Brilliant. Look forward to that. And how can people keep in touch with the band, Will? What's your main social media thing?
With the band, we're pretty good on the Instagram. So on Instagram we are at FactoryGirls529. So we do our posts, keep people updated with our gigs and what's happening with recording and what have you. And yeah, if you want to send us messages or what have you, that's a good one. Or we're on Facebook, just at Factory Girls. Yeah, and then obviously you got the Spotify, the Bandcamp, the SoundCloud, all that. We're on that stuff just under Factory Girls.
Yeah.
If you want to find us.
That's another good thing about your name. It's quite unique, isn't it? So it's quite easy to find you, really.
Yeah.
Except the Instagram one. That's Factory Girls 529.
529. But I imagine if you just typed in Factory Girls on Instagram, we'll probably come up.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. All right. Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Will. It's been great chatting to you and hearing about the band. And I very much look forward to seeing you at the Glaston Budget audition this Saturday at the Soundhouse. Before we go, let's play a final song of yours, Windswept. Would you like to tell us a little bit about this?
Windswept. I told a lie on the other one. Windswept was the first one that we. That was one of the first ones we wrote. Never Seen a Ghost came shortly after that, but Windswept was one of the first songs we wrote together. Me and Noah, that is.
Right.
And yeah, fond memories of it. It's a song that we play and we like, so hope you enjoy it.
Say no more. So here's Windswept by Factory Girls.
last goodbye, you take the sky blue. When you say your last goodbye, you take the sky blue. Don't you know, yeah, my wind swept. Oh baby, please. You're so far away, so far from me. Oh baby, please. You're so far away, so far from me. My wind swept goes, my wind swept soul, my wind swept goes. Yeah, my wind swept soul. And when you say your last goodbye, you take the sky blue. And when you say your last goodbye, you take the sky blue. Don't you know, yeah, my wind swept. Yeah, my wind swept. And when you say your last goodbye, you take the sky blue. And when you say your last goodbye, you take the sky blue, the sky blue, the sky blue, the sky blue, the sky blue.
That was me chatting to young Will from Factory Girls. Great stuff there. Really interesting to hear about the man and the band behind the music and their various formations. Can't wait to see them on Saturday at the Glaston Budget audition. There'll be them, and there's usually about 3 or 4 other bands as well. Always a great night to see, get a little taste of some of the bands that are going to be playing at next year's Glaston Budget. Yeah, great stuff. So let's have a little bit of Steve Faulkner's latest song, due to be released in October the 22nd, 2021. So he's done 2 versions of this song. I'll play the second version next week, but here's the first version, which is A Day by the Sea.
Say that we lived our lives. have all the best intentions, though I sometimes get it wrong. And you, yeah, you are the only reason I keep moving on. I keep moving on. With all the best intentions, though I sometimes get it wrong. And you, yeah, you are the only reason I keep moving on. I keep moving on. I keep moving on.
That was Steve Faulkner's A Day by the Sea. The rocky version of that, which is called A Night by the Sea, I'll play next week, which is quite a nice little variation of that particular tune. Okay, so let's have the final track on today's show. Teo B, Shoulda Known.
You don't want me to come around. Something telling me that she's still in town. She the one that you've been creeping round with. 'Cause if she is, let me know, I won't let you in. Something's coming for you, so get ready. And there's nothing I'll do but get you out of my head and away from my heart. I should've seen it coming, should've known from the start. Step away from my mind, 'cause I want you so far that I can't see your lies when you walk through the dark.
Something ain't the same when I come around.
When he comes around, don't turn him back around.
Like it's still in place, but it can't be found.
No, it can't be.
Guess I don't know what to say about this, now you found out. 'Cause I stayed out and you see me on Snapchat with my ex in her old flat, and it weren't for no chit chat. Guess she should've known it from the start. Known it from the start. Known I'd split her heart. Yeah, I know how it is, so I'm steady. Packed up all of my, I got ready. Been back full of clothes, I'm cold out in the rain. 'Cause I gotta get
Out of my head and away from my heart. I should've seen it coming, should've known from the start. Step away from my mind, 'cause I want you so far that I can't see your lies when you walk through the dark. Out of my head and away from my heart. I should've seen it coming, should've known from the start. Step away from my mind, 'cause I want you so far that I can't see your lies when you walk through the dark.
Guess she should've known it from the start. Known it from the start. Known I'd split her heart. Guess she should've known it from the start. Known it from the start. Known it from the start.
That was the awesome Teo B and Shoulda Known. That brings us to the end of this week's show. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you want to find out what's going on the local music scene and gigs coming up in sunny Leicestershire, check out musicinleicester.co.uk, where you'll also be able to hear previous editions of this show and all my interviews that I've done with local musicians. I'll see you right here at Hermitage FM next Thursday, 5 o'clock. Until then, be good, enjoy yourselves, and have a nice week.